Commitment to the client. Making sure social workers are committed to the client from the beginning of the session all the way until the end of each session, and making sure that they are on time at all times. Self-determination. Finding the strengths in the client where they may not see that they have strengths. Informed consent. Making sure the clients consent to all services provided, and making sure that you explain to the client what services will be provided, and making sure that everything that is said in meeting it stays between you and the client and not spread out unless the client says that they're going to harm themselves. Cultural competence and social diversity. Clients come from all different walks of life and from different backgrounds. Making sure that you are aware of the different clients that you are meeting with, and making sure that you are culturally diverse in working with each and every client that comes into your office and giving them the utmost respect. Privacy and confidentiality. Everything that the client shares is private and confidential until the client states that they are going to hurt themselves or someone else. Then you should report it to the proper authorities. Sexual relationships. There will be no sexual relationships of any kind between yourself and the client or anyone in the client's family, friends. If a relationship arises, then you and the client have to stop working with that client and make your supervisor aware of the relationship that has arisen. Physical contact. There will be no physical contact between you and the client that is deemed unprofessional. Sexual harassment. No sexual harassment of any kind. If the client begins to sexually harass you or you to the client, then proper notification needs to be given. Derogatory language. Clients are not allowed to speak to professionals in a derogatory way, nor is the client. So using profanity and putting the client down will not be accepted. Termination of service. If the social worker feels like the client is not getting the adequate services needed, then as a social worker, you are allowed to terminate those services and send that client somewhere else. Thank you.